Hello and welcome, Lynx here. We are playing Legacy of Hestia, a Danmachi parody fun game. And today, once again, we have to dive into the dungeon, explore the 13th floor, and given the fact in the last episode we kind of have gone back from that floor, and yeah, actually we kind of got kicked out from there. We did not go back. Yeah, because you're eating a strange fruit. We have to dive in the dungeon freshly again. And we'll do it from floor 1.
We will do it from floor 1.
Hey, what? Yeah, where? Smoke ball. During battle, okay. Explosive is also during battle and so on. Alright, let's go. Hopefully we can progress fast to the 13th floor. And the 13th floor seems like will be painful. Because over there basically attack from every direction at every step. I in a way lost my patience in the last episode and was escaping the fights. Which obviously not a good thing if you want to, you know, level up your abilities, but yeah, I didn't have it in me to do it over there. It kind of also, you know, this way taking more of your time. Technically you could like jump ahead within the video, of course, but yeah. Eventually I'll have to dive into the dungeon on my own anyway. I think I can safely assume. To grind the stats to the maximum. Which after going to level 2 I've done once so far. Only once. And off we go. Explore the 13th floor. The thing also about 13th floor is the fact that it's not fully mapped out apparently. It really does feel now like I wasted money on buying that map. On the other hand, it does contribute to the achievement, right? Which, now that I think about it, I could have a look at one of the scenes now. Because I've gotten to the 12th floor. Alright, I'll do it. We might dive into the little scenes later. If they are scenes that can be shown on YouTube basically. And if they aren't, we'll make them something that can be shown. Great job, Belle. Missing your attack like that. Oh, Lily. We need to heal you now. Yeah. Give me that potion achievement. So basically you can unlock some scenes by getting achievements, right? And one of the achievements, in case you don't know, I talked about it in the last episode technically. One of the achievements is to drink a certain amount of potions. In my case it's 100 right now. So the goal is to basically do that. Oh yeah, I should do one more thing in the dungeon. Actually, not just one, but... Because we have the... Smoke ball and... Oh, smoke ball allows us to escape. Okay. So I can escape a fight 90 times. Oh my god, what a pain. Fine, we'll do this later when I'm basically tired of fighting. Which will happen when we are not one-shooting through the opponents, basically. Now that I think about it also, it makes sense that Veld is not level up that much. Given the fact that I'm not like basically soloing right now. Because when Wealth was not around, I was basically, when I solo into the dungeon, I would make Lily wait, and I would only attack with Bell. So yeah, it really does make sense for him to be, well, now leveling slower. I guess compared to other adventurers, it's still a rapid growth. I feel like soonish I will need to start running my fun. I mean, it's getting warmer. I also could, you know, not sit in a blouse. It is quite thick. And it's like 20 degrees outside, but whatever. To the left. Needle rabbit. Suddenly those don't feel so terrible compared to what was on the 13th floor, right? Yeah, what were Aja something. Really? We are getting again with more encounters. Annoying. I have no clue. How the opponents are being chosen, when they appear and when they don't. Goblin. Oh yeah, we need to defeat a lot of goblins still. Come on, goblins! Where are you? Attack me. Not kobolds, goblins. Hell yeah. Oh, Lily, I'll give you a potion. Lily? We can't have you injured. Wow. Counter. I mean, I need over 1,000 goblins anyway. So definitely not happening right now, but... I feel like if I dived with Monster Lair basically on me, that would be unlocked by now. Like one run through the dungeon now and it's done. And Bell basically becomes the Goblin Slayer! The second one.
Goblins, where are you?
I still am very curious what exactly those orbs that we triggered did. And what did that fruit did exactly? What did that fruit do, sorry? Oh, Lily, time to drink a potion. Nice, some goblins again. Oh, come on. Lily, time to drink a potion. Or 3 of them, damn. Oof. 3 kobolds in one run. I mean 4 kobolds. Daddy, okay. 2 successful counters there, nice. And now we go to the left. Oof. That's a lot of opponents now. Counter. Counter. Heck yeah. Ooh, that was so close. Oh, Welf got hit. Welf, it's time for you. Sorry. To drink some of the potions. And that's how I got rid of all the cheap potions that I purchased before diving in. And we had to drink them at before floor 11 even. Damn. In a way, that just shows that Welf and Lily, I would say, are not ready to go. I mean, definitely not on their own. Like, basically, Belle being around is a must. But then again, in Lily's case, the problem is her status is not being updated, right? That is a huge issue. Okay, that was relatively... Okay. It was relatively uneventful, I was about to say. On to the next one. Welcome to floor 12. Which by now we are actually familiar with. Oh yeah, let's go up. Really? I mean, it's like... At least it's one opponent fight, so... What did I just say? At least it's one opponent fight, right? Oh yeah, let's use this now. The thing is, I think if I use that bomb for... It does not contribute to development of characters at all. Oh yeah, now that I think about wealth, did you get your status updated as well? No, you didn't. Magic's still at 70. Alright, floor 13. We are coming back to you. Let's go ahead, straight ahead this time around. In the distance you spot a chest which is seemingly full of valleys. Thinking of getting closer, look, since traps have always been near the chest so far, you head inside the chamber. However, as soon as your foot touches the ground, a click sound can be heard before a weird liquid falls from the ceiling. You've rolled 43 versus traps DC 40. The time to react is very short, but with your quick feet you manage to dodge the liquid, which seems some kind of acid. Dang, traps are getting trickier. Just who is placing them? In such occasion too, something or someone is placing and refilling them regularly. Okay. Oh, it's a room. Okay, let's see if we can... Wow, that barely did anything, really. Okay, don't use that when you are Belle. I need to also remember. So I'll do it now. That doesn't really do much on this floor, huh? Okay. The counters do not do much damage as well, sadly. Dude, the bombs don't do anything. It didn't touch them at all. This is sad. Whatever, let's use them anyway. Let's use them for the sake of achievement. Can I escape? This fairly attractive chest truly seems full of valleys, with some placed on the ground as well.
Wait, Belsama, let me check for traps.
Yes.
It seems like there's truly no trap. The only one was by the entrance.
Huh, that is odd. 20,000 valleys. Nice. Definitely no complaints about that. Haha. That didn't do damage. Okay, let's see. Explosive bomb. Yeah, it literally doesn't do anything to them. Might as well get rid of it from the inventory then. The wait is... It's basically taking forever after you use that bomb. Oh, Lily hit. Nice. Batfang, Orchide, Magic, Kobold. Purple Mauwing, Magic, Diminutive Magic, Magic, Smoke Bomb. Okay. Right, let's turn here because this is where I initially chose to go earlier. Ah, really? Bell missed? Okay. Okay, let's use Smoke Bomb or Smoke Ball, whatever. Yeah, I'll be using this now. I should be fighting again to, you know, increase the stats and so on, but I also want that achievement. This room is weird. Oh, it connects over there as well. Let's go here anyway. It's like there would be an entrance here, looks like, right? Am I the only seeing that? Like, it's an entrance here to somewhere. It's crazy. Oh. Why didn't you map that? It's like a huge room. Jeez. Okay, so supposedly there is like a... Oh, it's literally this room as well. They literally didn't map it here. What a bunch of lazy bones. Yeah, that room is huge. Okay, let's do it like that now. I want it entirely on the screen, okay? I'm weird like that. Okay, I'll turn a little here so I don't have to walk twice. But you did this little cranny here. I have a feeling over here there will be stairs to the floor 14 basically. Yeah, I would assume that's how it's gonna be. Explore of the 13th floor. Okay. Crystal Mantis. One opponent, why not attack? Smoke ball. Smoke ball. And now we go and try to get some color over here. And by color I mean, I guess, the white over here. So it's properly shown that there is this area. Uncovered. Oh my god. Suddenly I also regret not having more bull on me. So the monsters would piss off. Also, I guess this is my sort of, what is it called in English? OCD, I think. That I need this all nicely done. So sorry about that, I guess. I wonder if, because right now I'm also uploading Zenless Zone 0 VOD. I have to actually re-upload it because I don't know why YouTube wouldn't allow me to add the end screens. I have no clue why. Claiming that also, you know, the video is still being processed, blah blah blah. Well, it's been processed like 2 hours earlier. It's crazy. I literally wanted to upload it, like to, or should I say publish it now. But couldn't because of that. Are we on a fast movement? Supposedly. Alright, 50 smoke balls to go. I think I might get there, I mean, given the fact that the monsters don't want to piss off. Game, if you want to make me fight now, give me 1 opponent during the fight, not 4 of them. I still could try. I still could trash those opponents as far as I'm concerned, but it's too much of a pain now. The thing is, I think escaping contributes to dexterity now that I've... Okay. Here we go again. There is no end to it. Okay, I just want to see if... Alright. So there is like stairs here as well, I would say. I would also assume that we need to reach the staircase. But I thought we found the place where the staircase could be. Like to the floor 14. But maybe I was wrong about that. Maybe. I guess it could be over here as well, where we are now. Right in front of us. Yeah, the staircase could be right here as well, to be fair. Oh my god. Or should I be saying, oh my goddess? You know what? Why do we not have goddesses in any of the religions? Right? Actually, maybe some of them have, but... Like Christianity, why is there no goddess in there? Okay, let's blast a little further. So there seems to be a room, another room over here. Oh, there is an exclamation mark over there. There might be some progress then. Once we get to that room for. But first, you know, I want all of them up. I'm so going to use all the smoke balls over here, won't I? To be fair, that's why I purchased them. But in a way, I'm surprised that I will be at the usage of all 90 of them in one go. This floor is huge. Oh my god. And it feels like you don't even need more monster lure over here, they just attack. I guess maybe depending on your own supposed strength, or maybe just depending on the floor, the activity is different. Not gonna lie, for it's annoying. Like always when you have random encounters. I also obviously could progress faster if I didn't do what I'm doing right now. Coloring the map. basically. Okay. And now we go here again. Dude, even my dog right now yawned like crazy. It's like, dude, stop doing that map. Just go to the goal. Yeah. I guess in a way... Sure, I am kind of impatient. Especially, you know, with the fights. Right now. Like, you know, I got so used to one-shotting everything. But when there is no option to do that, I'm like, But, you know, I still am patient and am trying to uncover the map entirely for me. Even for, aside from the fact that you see a fragment of it while walking through the dungeon, you cannot look at those. Also, given the fact that there is going to be a second game from what I've seen for Danmachi, I wish it was like pushed a little further as well. So you can actually see the map properly, so you can zoom in on it, zoom out, and so on. That would be awesome. Also, you know what this floor lacks? Goblins. I wish I could have them in the fight. For that last achievement. I mean, for that achievement for 1,000 goblins, basically. Okay, I don't have items, so I just need to try to escape now. Which might not be happening each time. Yeah, sometimes the escapes end in failure. Also, escaping did contribute to one of the stats, but I do believe it's the stat which I have maxed out, which is dexterity. For maybe it also contributed to an agility? I'm not sure. If it could contribute to both, that would be nice. If not, well, whatever. Honestly, at this point, the map should like trigger and make it like, alright, this place is fully uncovered. Am I asking for too much? Perhaps. Alright. On to the goal. There is an exclamation mark and there is an event further ahead as well. What should we do? You've just seen all the tanks for Zenless Zone 0. Video.
Ah, I can see what they meant now. We really get to see just a couple of monsters every once in a while. Whole groups of powerful monsters keep coming at us.
Yeah. Well, we are not doing that bad for the first time in the middle floors. It is hard, but not impossible. Once we increase our abilities some more, we could try going deeper in the middle floors, perhaps even on the 14th.
We should not rush for. We just got here.
Agreed. How about a couple of more fights before heading back home? This quick, can we make it in time? She checks the time with her magical item.
Just a couple more while we make our way back. Lee does not like this spot. Monsters can come at us from both ways. A chamber with a single entrance would be more ideal. Besides, we move now. We can make it for dinner by the time we reach the rest spot on floor 9.
Alright. Sounds good, let's go. As we are about to turn back, a monster appears before us. Of course it's not alone, more of them quickly appear.
Is that Belle-sama?
Now that look better, it totally looks like Belle.
What are you saying? It does not look like me at all!
Whoa, Belle is charging at us.
I know it!
Alright, Almirage. Someone got hit. I say someone because I don't really pay attention to the screen with all the attacks and so on. Okay, no one with full health. Okay, 3 successful counters over there. The issue is, Welf is not able, or... Okay. Lily did man.
Phew, let's get...
Yeah, again? We just finished fighting them. They're coming from the other way. We need to step back as we fight together around ground.
Yes!
Got it. We continue fighting them while we slowly step back. However, we did not get too far before more monsters join us. It's a little overwhelming for our first time in the middle floors, but we are managing. Barely. I quickly gulped down a potion, and so did the others, while we continue with our plan. I expected this much. Luckily, we came here prepared. We can do it!
Oh, Kadona. The Hellhounds will be here soon.
Oh, I like Mikoto as well. She's my second favorite girl. But actually, she might be my favorite girl. But Ryu is also there, kind of. Yeah, anyway.
Do not slow down. We must hurry back to the higher floors.
Huh?
Eh? Oh no.
Let's go!
Wait, no, we cannot. Oh, Kadona, we cannot.
If you want to complain, you can curse me all you want later! The adventurers grab the woman's hand and drags her away, followed by a small group of adventurers. We are too busy fending off the monsters to understand right away what's going on. However, as soon as we see a small army of monsters appear from the way they came in, we quickly understand.
Boss Parade!
Eh?
The monsters that were chasing them will target us now.
They no good. We cannot take more than this. We are close. I'll hold them off myself. You guys make your way back. I'll follow after I'm done.
We cannot do that, Belsama.
There is no time to waste. I'm much quicker than you guys. If I'm alone, I can run for it. Before they can even begin to consider the idea, we hear a loud crack. Our tiny ray of hope is quickly gone, covered by another group of monsters that just spawned. No way. More monsters? This is unreal. Countless crystal mantises and hellhounds casting their magic at us. Groups of Almirage charging at us. Dungeon worms hampering our movements. Many things are going on at once. I barely have the time to cast a single spell to counter one of those menaces before I hear a loud explosion. I mean, technically, your casting is so easy. You don't have to cast, really. Then everything becomes pitch black. Just a few minutes later, I thought we were doing fine, but this is when the dungeon decided to show its fangs.
You belong to me now!
That is when I thought I heard it. A voice calling me into the darkness. However, it's been a while since we switched perspective. I barely slept a couple of hours before waking up, hoping to see Belle. I thought he was just late, so I waited and waited until the sun rose.
I can still feel his blessing, but there is no use waiting for him anymore. He might be in danger. So since the guild is open, I need to do something.
I begin running as fast as I can, faster than when at times I'm late for work. Hestia? I'm stopped by a familiar voice, and when I turn...
Yeah?
Did something happen? I spot Miach with the only member of his Familia. They are probably out to buy groceries from the looks of it.
Yeah? Belkun, he did not go home from the dungeon. I can still feel his blessing, but I think he might be in danger. I'm going to the guild to see if somebody has seen him. In that case, if I make a suggestion, you should post a quest. Money is the best way to get an adventurer's attention. A quest? Yeah, that will work. Thank you.
Is there anything we can do to help?
I do not know.
I know it's hard, but you need to a clear mind to help Bell. His party. You speak with the heads of their familias?
Hephaestus? No, not yet.
Very well, I'll update her on the situation and meet you at the abandoned church. You will need a meeting place for those that will be taking the quest after all.
Yeah. Thank you, Miach. Thank you both. I'm going then.
I continue running until I reach the guild.
Advisor, son!
I have run all the way here. I am short of breath, but this does not matter right now.
Hestia-sama. Did Bell come home yesterday? Just in the morning before going dungeon. I've not seen him since then. Why? Belkun never came home! Hey?
Without saying anything, Aina bolts away before coming back shortly after.
I've spoken with the exchange and asked my colleagues, but they have not seen him or his party since yesterday either. I understand. I'll take your question. Objective, find Bell's party. Yeah.
She quickly takes a stamp from the desk and begins to fill out the request. Her writing is quick but precise, however, she suddenly stops once she reaches the end of the sheet.
About the reward and the location. The most I can prepare right away is 400,000 valleys. What? It is my family's entire savings. As for the meeting location, I will be at the abandoned church. Yeah. Sign here. Done. Quests need to be approved, but I will try my best to speed up the process. In the meantime, I will also be asking all the ventures I see. Thanks, I'm counting on you. This quest. No way.
Back at the abandoned church. I'm sorry, Hestia. Advise us. He bows down to both of us. My children, out of desperation, they did a pass parade. They might be the cause of all of this.
If Bell's team does not return, I will hold a grudge against all of you. I will not hate you. I can promise it. So would you be willing to help me find Bell and this party?
Honor! In a swift motion, all members of Takimi Kazuchi's Familia knee down and lower their heads before Hestia.
Shall we proceed? Time is of essence. In the meantime, I've sensed Well's blessing. He's also still alive. Considering that and the fact they have not come back, they're probably stuck in the middle floors.
Can any of your children help us, Hephaestus?
All of my children that could go in the middle floors already left with Loki Familia. The ones left would not last long in the middle floors, I'm afraid.
Looks like we'll have to count only on Taka's group after all. But it's fine with me. Oka, Mikoto will go for sure. Chigusai, can you accompany them as a supporter?
Yay! So, we are depending only on those three. The middle floors. They might not be on the 13th floor anymore. We'll do anything it takes to rescue them. We owe them at least this much. I refuse to go back until I have found them, no matter what.
Same. I took the decision to save my friends, and now it is time for me to face the consequences of my actions. We promised on our honor that we'll be finding them, and so we will. With those words full of determination, everyone nods. However, a moment before they turn to leave for the dungeon, the doors of the church swing open.
I will join you, Hestia! Is this the place?
The doors reveal a goat making his way inside the church, followed by two women. Hermes, what are you doing here? I'm here to help my dear friend, of course! Hey there, Hestia, nice to see you!
Hermes, why are you here?
I just said it! The charming goat waves the job request in front of Hestia. You're in trouble, and I'm here to offer my help.
I'm not from his Familia, but I want to help as well. We happen to go for the same jape request.
She refused to back down.
Naturally. It is fine. I'm not going to refuse any help.
Why would you want to help Belgrano, Hermes? I believe you owe Hestia an explanation.
Not to mention, it's the first time you have seen Hestia since she came to this world, is it not? Pretty weird definition of dear friend you have there.
Everyone's so harsh. However, my desire to help is real. I want to say that. Asfi will be joining the search party as well.
Hey? It's enough for me. We need the numbers to pull this off. Unfortunately, I'll not be very useful in battles. My specialty is healing. Having the Dia Saint join us will be worth more than a few capable fighters. Once they are found, it is very likely they will be requiring urgent medical care. I thought as much. That is why I have decided to help. However, I can hold my own enough to not slow down the party. That is good enough. I'll be counting on you.
Her site again. Then why we were on her site right now. Why would you post it again? Just continue. And so we begin to prepare for all the necessary items and resources needed for the rescue team. There was still some time left before they could head to the dungeon, so I decided to dig out some extra info from Hermes. As I'm stepping closer, I did not notice Hermes whispering things to Asfi.
Hermes-sama, earlier said that I will be joining the search party as well. Surely you do not?
I'm going too! You're always so attentive, Asfi.
A short period of part of your family is enough to make anyone learn to be attentive. Especially when it comes to things you say.
Is that so?
It is not a laughing matter. It is against the rules for gods to go in the dungeon. It's not just any rule, but a very important one. The risk is real.
It's fine as long as no one finds out. These types of rules are fine to be broken. As for dangers, I'm counting on you, Asfi. I hear something interesting, just as the others had expected. He's planning something with my bell.
Take me too!
Hestia!
Hey?
Come down, Hestia. Dungeons are really dangerous, and it is against rules for gods to go in dungeons, so...
It's fine as long as no one finds out, right? Besides, it makes more sense for me to want to go there. What does that not make sense is for you to take such a risk for someone you never met.
It is!
You can keep your friend excuse. I want to hear the real reason. I'd accept your help, but Taka was right. You owe me an explanation if you want something from Bell, since he's part of my Familia.
Well, there are a couple of reasons why I came back. The main one is his level up, which is a record.
The news reached that far outside Horario.
Oh, of course, it's an important record. Besides, there are no news that would not reach me from Horario. That news took my interest, of course, and also the interest of a certain someone which wanted me to check up on Bell.
And who is that certain someone?
The man who raised Bell. His words, not mine.
Wait, according to Bell, his grandfather died.
So, someone, no, something unavoidable came up. He had to fake his death to protect Bell, and he has been in hiding ever since. I'm basically here in his stead.
However, you are also interested in him. What for?
For a long time I've been looking for a certain someone. Someone who can help me help somebody else.
Out with it, Hermes!
I want to see with my own two eyes what he's capable of, Hestia. It could be nothing, or he might be what this era needs, and what I also need.
Remember that he's my Familia, you punk! I will not let you have him.
You know I'm not like that. I'm not the one you should be worried about.
I should worry about someone.
Do you not already? That being said, there is one thing I wish to ask of Bell, but I'm sure it is nothing you would refuse.
What is that something?
Fine, I'll tell you now. It is not that I was keeping it secret, I just wish to meet Bell first. Remember Artemis?
Of course, we were really good friends before we came here. I left a long time after her, but since I encountered Hephaestus, I was hoping to meet her as well. What about her?
How much do you know about her situation?
Her situation? I've asked about her, but the only information I have got is that she's not in Horario. Not all deities choose to stay and create Familia here. I was surprised to hear that, but... Hestia, everything is ready.
Hephaestus interrupts you our talk to let us know that everything is ready.
Gee, it is because you always keep going in circles and never get to the point.
Haha.
You'll tell me everything after we have Bell, got it?
Of course.
So, is it true? Huh? You going to the dungeon? Ah! Sorry, Hestia-sama. I overheard part of the discussion. But it's fine. It was not exactly a secret, but no try to stop me. If Herman's going, I'll do. Belly's the only member of my Familia, so... I don't agree with it, since Herman's not exactly the best example to follow. However, I know how much you care about Belle, and I do understand how you feel. Part of me wishes to do the same for my child, but I have to restrain myself for the sake of all the others. Hephaestus! I only wanted you to give this blade of to Welf, along with a message. A blade? He made it. Since you are going, I would like you to be the one to hand the blade to him. Also tell him to stop compromising his allies for his pride's sake. Alright. I do have something for you.
She hands me a pouch full of vials.
This is all I can do to help, despite being a level 2, my mental state. There is no need to explain yourself, Nasa. I understand. You and me are being here, after organizing and planning all of this. It is more than enough, thank you. Of course, Hestia-sama. We'll always help you. And Belle. I cannot. This complicates things. Is there a problem? Hey, no, not a problem. It's an opportunity for me to visit certain someone.
His side. We are so not going to progress in the dungeon, will we? Is everyone alright? Well, I'm alive.
We lost our supplies, but I'm also alive.
I'm sorry.
What? It is not your fault, Belle-sama.
Lynx is right, those things can happen. If anything, it is that party's fault.
Yeah.
To protect us from the army of monsters attacking us, I used my magic which reacted with the groups of Hellhound's fire. That reaction created an explosion which sent us down. It's not too bad. I hurt my leg, but there are no more monsters to worry about for a moment. If we find the stairs up, we can get back to the 12th floor.
No!
Lynx, quick!
It is not that easy. We not just fall a few meters, we fell a few floors down.
What? Floors?
Yeah, we fell too long to be just a few meters. The cave labyrinth is known to have hundreds of holes that lead down. Some take you down the same floor, some act like stairs lead you down by a single floor, and others, they take you down a couple of floors at once. Unfortunately, it seems like the latter is our case, I mean.
We look around us. You're right, the place looks so different. In the best case scenario, we ended up on the 15th floor.
Yeah.
Belle, let's quick. If it comes to it, you gotta leave me behind.
It is not the time to say stupid things.
Agreed, that will never happen. You might not have a choice. As long as I can decide for myself, I'll never decide to leave any of you behind. That's final.
Anyways, we've rested enough. We should move as soon as possible. The longer we stay here, the higher is the probability that monsters will start attacking us.
We'll need to explore 2 new floors in these conditions. And also need to make it out from the 13th, most likely from an unfamiliar spot. That is not going to be simple.
There is another solution. While going up is hard, the opposite is really easy.
What good would that do?
There is a safe area on the 18th floor.
You surely do not mean...
Yes, I just keep going down and reach the safe area. In there we can hire adventurers to take us back to the surface. The only real danger is the boss in the 17th floor, but the monster has been taken care of by the local Familia and its respawn times are long. Both choices are risky, however, leaves we have better odds by going down.
I don't know, this sounds a little insane to me.
Maybe, the alternative could also work after all. If we keep in navigating this floor for a way up, we could encounter another battle party, and assuming they will be of help, we might make it out.
The risky part would be another pass parade instead.
That, or encountering a not-so-friendly party while we are in this state. It is up to the party leader to take the final decision. Belle-sama.
Me? I agree. It's up to you. Whatever you choose, will not hold it against you. Huh. Well, there was a time when I would have gone up hoping to find another party, but I know how certain groups can be cruel now, and our resources are gone. If we fail to encounter any other party or navigate this floor for too long, it will be the end of us. This choice relies too much on luck. I always trusted Lisan's judgment and think about it. Going down is probably the best solution. It's much easier, much quicker, and it relies on facts. The spawn rate of the Goliath is once every 2 weeks, so we can make it in time. The only real issue is the wait time on the 18th floor. Even if we will be safe there, we still have no resources.
That is true.
Even if they post a job request for a search party as quickly as possible, it will still take at least a day before they reach us, assuming they know we headed to the 18th floor.
I closed my eyes for a moment. This plan is safer, this much is obvious, but it still does not mean we will be surviving this. The only certainty is that we will be surviving for longer, so the option is to pick is obvious. Let's go down!
Yes.
And so we make our way down. The only thing keeping us safe from monsters is the marble that Lily is carrying. Nice. The horrible smell is keeping monsters away while making us more miserable. However, once this stench is finally gone, we begin to miss it. We miss the safety it is granted us.
We have no more marbles left.
Especially once we spot some monsters making their way towards us.
Minotaurs!
I'll take care of them.
Oh, we'll take the hellhounds.
Your leg.
I can still fight, and it's not like we have any other choice. Let's do it!
Magic. Firebolt.
Okay. I still have counters, so... Attack! Yes! Large magic stone, by the way. Holy crap, let's go! Attack! Taste the power of firebolt. Large magic stone. Oh my god.
Slash!
After the battle, I am quite surprised at how weak Minotaurs are. Oi! Compared to what I thought back then, they seem much weaker, even if I take into account my newly acquired power. However, I'm not in a situation where I can ponder this out. I quickly turn towards the others to assist them, but the monsters are already gone. They defeated them, but both Welf and Luca are laying on the ground, unmoving. Listen, Welf! I rush over to the side. Welf is wounded, but the reason why he's passed out is because of Mind Down. Most likely he had to use his anti-magic spell in order to defeat the Hellhounds. As for Lily, she's wounded, but also heavily fatigued. Even I'm barely standing up. No other choice. I grab them both and jump down a hole nearby. I end up in an entirely... or should I say, eerily quiet floor. I keep running while holding both Welf and Lee. It is not easy, especially since I'm not doing too well myself. However, I encounter no monsters. Nothing is chasing me. That is both reassuring and scary. It is obvious the reason is because something scarier than mere monsters is about to spawn. There is no time to waste. I keep running as fast as my legs can take me. They hurt a lot, but I do not slow down until I enter a really big chamber. The biggest chamber I have ever encountered in a dungeon. The Great Wall of Sorrows. I admire it for a short while until it begins to crack. Hey! Even though I only read the theory, I do not need any experience to know what is about to happen.
Shit! It's about to spawn!
I sprint. As I run towards the entrance to the 18th floor, I hear a lot of creepy sounds behind me. The crack sounds getting louder. Rocks falling everywhere. A chilling roar. Big steps smashing the ground as they creep closer to me. Welf, Lily! I shout their names as I throw them towards the entrance, and before I can jump in as well, something powerful hits my back. Ah! Luckily I'm close enough to the entrance to be sent in as well. I feel my consciousness going on and off as I fall down, until my limp body hits a grassy field. The light in this place blinds me. I can barely open half of an eye to see someone's boots. I do not know whose boots they are, but I'm relieved. There is only one thing I managed to say before I losing my consciousness for good.
Please, save my friends. Huh?
In the meantime, other events were in motion on the surface. But that is a story for another episode. So, let's end it here, and we'll join Hermes and whoever he might be with tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. But definitely in the next episode. For now, let's end it. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, as per usual, consider liking the video. If you're new around, consider subscribing. Always super appreciated. And of course, have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm out. Oh, bye.